Welcome to HWM Aston Martin, and today we've got the pleasure of bringing to you this beautiful Amethyst Red 09 model year V8 Vantage manual coupe. This car was registered in September 2008, so on the model, roughly in and around the model year change. So this has the glass key dash and also a 4.7 engine with the 420 horsepower V8. This car is in beautiful order. If you're looking for something a bit different and to get yourself into the Aston brand, this car would probably be ideal for you. So as I say, finished in Amethyst Red, which was a fairly popular colour early on in Vantage's life, but it was a pretty rare colour. But it is a beautiful finish. This car overall on the outside has been well loved and well cared for. It has done 35,000 miles from new, so there are a couple of chips around the front, but in short, this is a really nice condition vehicle. Moving down the side of the vehicle, this car has had stone spats fitted, which were sort of a lot of people on the earlier V8s used to fit these. They are like a mud flat, but what they actually do is stop the stones from coming down the side of the vehicle and hitting the rear wheel arches. So again, rear quarters on this car are in beautiful order. We also have your 5-spoke silver and diamond turn sport pack wheel with a red brake caliper behind, and that gave you a slightly stiffer suspension, but also a slightly more sportier look to the outside of the vehicle as well. Vantage was there were no sort of black choices that you could have, so we do have just the chrome around the windows with your chrome side strake and your bright finish Magnum bonnet meshes. We also have, moving around the back of the vehicle, we also have the red rear lights. You know, I think if you wanted to modernise this car a little bit, if you bought it, you would probably put some clear rear lights in the back, but actually I quite like these because they do match the brake calipers on the car. Running you through the history of this vehicle, so this car has got a full Aston Martin service history and was serviced on the dot every year with ourselves and also Harwood, and we've ended up obviously with the vehicle in part exchange here. Let's run you around the interior of the vehicle. That's also where things get a little bit interesting, so we'll take a view on that. So on the interior of this car, this is really where this car sort of comes alive and actually really suits the exterior colour. So we have a duotone interior. So on an early Vantage, that really was, depending on how you split it, there was two ways you could split the interior, but this has the slightly darker duotone. So all the exterior environment on the car, so that's your dash and also your waterfall centre console, and also your door cards and the rear environment are all finished in black cherry with a moon shadow fine stitch, so you do get that sort of contrast on the car. And then your seats are finished in moon shadow with a black cherry fine stitch on them, and then we have a moon shadow roof lining as well. So really well thought through interior. And again, you know, if you're looking for something just a bit different from your greys and your blacks with a black interior and you want to get into the brand through a dealer, this would be the ideal car to do that. We also have the black cherry carpet as well, so that matches your environment leather. And then sort of options on this vehicle at that time, it had front parking sensors fitted. We also have the navigation unit along with the gunmetal fascia trim. So this was a pretty standard look for a Vantage of this sort of age. We also have the later dashboard. So as I say, being a 4.7, we have the glass key dash with the later stereo unit. So you do have things like Bluetooth for your phone, and also iPod connection, which will be in your armrest here. We have cruise control. We also have folding door mirrors. So there's a few little features on this car as you go, but the majority of this car is pretty standard for the year of the vehicle. If you want some more details on the car, do give us a call here in the showroom, or visit the vehicle on our website, which is hwmastonmartin.co.uk.